Hello everybody, hello Maron Hack, how are you doing? It's another big day, it's time to sway our way to basic literacy for you and me. To learn to read the kanji. That's it. That's all the rhymes I can manage. It's a rough time. Oh my god. Oh, you know what today's special because it's a race against hyperthermia. I don't know why. It got so hot again all of a sudden. It was starting to cool off. We had nice rain. It was rainy. It was only fleetingly equatorial, and then all of a sudden the heat came back. Summer's back with a vengeance. It's shaking its fist and saying, "No, sir, I'm not letting you off the hook." Hey, Maxi Maximum, irashaimase. Welcome to our weekly Wednesday kanji practice stream. We're almost done with the whole N5 list. You see what happens when you begin a task and you commit to it and you stick to it. That's 80 kanji. That's 80 whole kanji. We're almost at the century club. And considering what we've already covered in the past, that's wacky tobacco. That's like double. That's like we must know 1,000,000 kanji by now, really. But this is 100 just in terms of just what like we've done procedurally. Let me see. Let me play around with the chat settings a second. I don't know why. I always do experiments with the settings. And then I forget what I was screwing with. So I have like 2 or 3 different chat sources. And I think I was just playing around with like the ratios of the sizes of the fonts and stuff. And I don't remember why I changed certain things and why I have like 3 of them. So that's just the way it goes. This one doesn't seem to disappear after a set amount of time, but that's all right. That's all right. Let us begin. My guitar lessons keep getting rescheduled. There's some kind of personnel issues. I can imagine what would the times we're in and all. I imagine all kinds of wacky stuff comes up. I'm not privy to the information, so I can infer. It's just, you start a project and you want to get going with it. But I'm stymied. I'm stymied at every turn. What number was this guy? Is there some specific reason why 9 is shaped this way? Oh, right. It's a battle against... It's a race against hyperthermia, because it's hot again, and you know me, kids. I cracked a window. Hopefully that doesn't make too much background noise, but I do not have the fan on. And you can hear... I got some hot, nice tea. Uh-oh. Disconnected signal. Yeah, I got some nice hot tea, and that's it. That's all I got. There we go. I don't know why it's so finicky, this thing. Well, considering I bought it off of a Amazon rando account, who knew this split wire solution to having signal and power delivered to my capture card was failure prone in some way. All right, so let's see. Well, simple enough, but god damn it, that's the wrong tool. Need the brush. There we go. Hold on. Control D. We don't need this. We don't need this malarkey. What's happening? Why? What's happening? Why is my whole setup? Oh, history brush. I clicked on the wrong one. There we go. Oh, finally. Fellas, I don't know. I don't know why I keep dickerdoodling it with the technology. All right. Looks like it used to be this. That's the original shape. This is Q, or Kokono. Kokonotsu, that's 9. That's the number 9. If you play Blaze Blue, you know that character Kokonoe. Get it? It's a cat. She's a bake neko. Not a baka neko, it's a bake neko. She's a cat with 2 tails, and her name is Kokonoe. That's how you can remember this. Shikiori-kun mo yatte kimashita yo. Yahoo! O genki desu ka, kyou? Nippon de wa mou atsui desu ka? Koko ni wa moto tsumetaku nachatta ga, kyū ni mata natsu no naka no ho no atsusa ga karimashita. Daiheen ne. 大変です. Kill what? Kill what? Like Nanagatsu no Naka mitai. Naka mitai. Yeah. 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 I can't believe it. I can't believe how hot. Fushigi no atsusa desu. I can't believe this heat. But that's all right. The heat will only help us focus our efforts. It will only help us to study. That's how it works, right? It's like in the movie Recess. Let's see. Depicting a bent elbow. That's what this is. It's an elbow being bent. In ancient times, a bent elbow was used to indicate the number 9 when counting with only one arm. Oh, that's clever. Some kind of ancient cleverness. The commonly heard explanation is that the character for 10 with a hook on the cross stroke to represent the concept of subtraction is incorrect. What? Okay, whatever. Incorrect mnemonic. Don't need to know it. It's the oldest trick in the book they teach you when you're taking like an English teaching. Oh! I don't want an eraser. What happened? What? Oh, I had the pen backwards. Whoa, dude, I didn't know that about this thing. If I do the other end, it's an eraser? What? Did anyone know this? Who else knew this? Who else owns a tablet? Why didn't anyone tell me about that? Well, anyway, that's Kokonotsu or Q. I think we know a lot of them by now, all right? Ichi, Ni, San, and then last week we're at Yon. Oh yeah, and who could forget Go? What was the story behind Go again? I don't remember why it was Go. What was Go? It was it was these things. It was 2 thread spools together, and that's what the symbol for 5 is based on. Oh, Juliana Canero. Hello. Nice to see you. We are making solid progress with our Chinese numerals. Soon, we will know what any number is, any price. If we go to Japan, we will be able to suss out exactly how much money to buy soba noodles with at those little shops. Because they always write them in kanji, the price boards. We'll know the price boards. We'll be undefeatable. So, Kokonotsu. I think that's all we've practiced so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 9. You'd wonder what... Wait, you know what? I second-guessed the wisdom of this list and the way it was done. Because I thought, well, how come the numbers are scattered around? But now, reading the little descriptions in this book, it makes some sense. It's pretty clever that sometimes I look up the symbols and they have some kind of clever explanation, like there's a relationship between them. So the order is thought out a bit more thoroughly. All right, Henshal 146. This is Shoku or Taberu. I want to see what it says. Yeah, I'm using a real book because I'm crazy like that. I've owned this book for years and it's been so handy. It breaks them all down for you. Breaks them right down for you. All right, so it's Shoku. Whoa. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, did I do it right? I think I'm doing it wrong. Oh no. Yeah. I gotta do that. The big guy's last. That makes sense. Well, good. I intuited that. All right. What's this? And then that. And then we do this. Okay. And then do I do the little guy first? The big guy first? This is such a basic one, but you always get confused. Oh, good. I remembered the little one first. Oh, you're from Brazil. Burajujin desu ne. Ah, kakoi ikitai. I want to go to Brazil someday. I only got to go to South America once, and the only country I saw was Colombia. Well, Colombia is cool. But I want to go to... When I was on my trip, it was because I was studying abroad in Costa Rica, and before I came back home, I went to Colombia and Panama, and just for a couple weeks, just for a little bonus trip. And I met someone who went to Brazil, and they talked it up. They talked up a storm. Brazil sounds cool. It's huge, though. No one ever mentions Brazil as one big ass country. It's like half a whole continent. It's bigger than, well, I mean, it's bigger than the contiguous United States. I guess Alaska probably makes the U.S. bigger, but still, it's one big ass piece of land, and it's got like all the biggest rivers in the world in it. That's wild. I can't imagine. It's hard. It's hard to imagine it's a different circumstance, right? It's a different situation than any country geographically. It borders like 1 million different countries, and it's like half of an entire continent. And they got that carnival. Oh, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I took Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu lessons for a little bit. But I don't speak a lick of Portuguese, unfortunately. If only I had time and energy and competence enough to become literate in every language that crosses my fancy. There would be infinite utility. Let's see. So this thing, the middle part was this, showing food piled in a long stemmed dish in essentially the same prototype as vessel. Okay, so can we see that still? Yes. Okay, so this thing I've seen. This thing on the right, I've seen that as a radical a bunch, bushu. And an early stage that piled food became a lid. Okay, so this thing's a lid, just like we saw with ima. Giving covered food in dish, thus food and by association eat. Oh, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. All right, so it's like a picture of a dish, and you got a cover on it, and it's food, covered in a dish, right? And the other week we saw that cover thing. That's a cover, and then we add ground, and then there's these little guys, and that's gin. Gin yobi no gin. That's gold. Okane too. We pronounced Kane. I remember that. Okane, that's money. Okane mochi is a rich person. You know, the opposite of me. Okay, so... Okay, trying to remember. I won't look at the animation. I'll try to remember. Okay, so this part's like food under a cover. And this is like a thing. This is like a dish with a stem. And then I guess a little addition. I can't speak English very well, but I'm trying. Oh, that's okay. Welcome. Today, we're studying Japanese, so we don't need to be good at English, but it's cool all the same. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your time. This is a worldwide stream. We have bros from multiple continents here. That's cool. What part of Brazil, if you don't mind saying? Like, what state or part? North or south? I'm just gonna... Wait, which... Did I do it right? No, left first. Left first, yeah. I'm curious about far-flung lands, especially ones that I have never been to. Brazil e ita koto ga nai kara watashi ni wa kyomi ga takusan. Okay, so... This is like one of the first words that you ever learn, right? With ru, it's taberu. And then shoku. I think the only word I know off the top of my head is shokudo, which is like a commissary or something like that, right? So we've got a boop and a boop. And there we have it. I'm getting good at it. Dandan jouzu ni natteru ne. Okay, we can do this. I'm not even looking at the cartoon at this point. I don't need it. Mo hitsuyo ga nai, sono animation. And this is the only way to do it. I tried for a long time. I tried to learn kanji off of flashcards, and I don't know. Maybe someone in the world can make it happen for them, but flashcards just don't work for me. The only way to really remember it is to go over the bits like this. Just stroke order practice is great, and then trying to break it down into anything you can recognize so you can analyze, right? So that we can analyze it a little bit. So we got the food and the tall part and the cover, and that is our friend Shoku. And I think kono koto wa is just I, ne? Right? I, like yoi or I desu, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. Sometimes it's confusing because there's bushu, which are just parts of kanji, and sometimes there's kanji that get used as bushu, but then there's bushu that look like kanji, you know, but it, you know, you can't remember it. Oh, you have to leave now. That's okay. Sayonara. It's all right. Matane. Has gained another follower. Oh, thank you. Very nice. I wonder if it happened now. I wonder why the alert thing didn't work. It used to. I don't know. You never do know what the trouble is with all that tech stuff. I can't get the capture card to work any 2 times in a row. Well, thank you for dropping in anyway, Juliana. Is that how you say it? Juliana is right. I assume the J makes like a H sound because that's the style. That's the style, to my knowledge. But if I'm saying it wrong, by all means, correct me. I will try to say it right. I will try to say any name correct. Let's see. I'm just looking for the 66 Henshaw number 66. Now this one, you would think it's not that complicated. I think I remember what this one means, like where it comes from. It's like division, like pieces of 8, like they talk about in Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's just, you know, like you've got like just 2 pieces, but there's all those other ones that look like that too, right? There's like Hito and Hairu. Oh, Juliana is correct. Yay! Sweet, I got it right. Well, yeah. Bye-bye. No worries. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. That's always the fun part. I hope your follow is worth it. I'm working on a lot of things. Everyone else too. Nota bono. We'll see ya. Hope I can get you some good English phrases. Oh, maybe I should do like English streams. If I get enough KAIGAI NIKKI, if I get enough KAIGAI bros from various countries, maybe we can do like English stuff too. That might be fun. Yeah. That'd be useful too. Hooray! Learning language with VTubers. But for anyone who's subbed, I haven't been uploading a lot lately. I've been learning me some live 2D stuff, but also I've been working on a longer, more complicated edit. That famed Garfield thing I ominously mentioned. It's getting close to done. I'm just really bad at doing it. I'm gonna have to do a few retakes. I've already done a lot of retakes, but I wanna do more retakes. And learning how to edit something that isn't just a gaming highlight is it's an uphill climb. But I'm getting increasingly I was pretty pessimistic about the results. So initially, actually, I was like, crap, I shouldn't have mentioned this. I don't think I'm gonna end up releasing it. But actually, the more recent cuts, I'm starting to be okay with it. I'm starting to say, you know what? It's basic. But for a first attempt, and that's half the reason. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a work of art. I'm trying to learn this new medium, and I'm gonna try my best. And the next one will be better. That's the goal. Can't knock it out of the park on the very first try. I just gotta learn the basics. Gotta keep it simple. So I hope when it eventually goes live, whenever that is, that it amuses and informs. That it will be a fun enough video. All right, let's see. Once written. Oh, yeah. That's what I was talking about. Sorry. I get sidetracked easily. It's story time. All right, this one's Hachi. That's 8. And this one's Hito, means person. And this is a Hairu. I think if I recall, the only difference is like which side is taller. But otherwise, they're basically the same thing. And I guess the only special difference with Hachi here is that the left side's shorter and they're not connected. Like they're not quite connected. That's the goal. As opposed to the ones where they are connected. I don't know. Other than that gap at the top, it's a little hard. I still get confused. I still confuse Hairu and Hito. They look the same unless they're typed. But the book says that originally looked like this, which is a little sexy. Sukoshi sekushi na kanji da ne. But it just symbolizes splitting or dividing. I remember that. I did remember that it's a split symbol, and it's often a bushu to that effect too. Some scholars feel it was later used for 8, since it is a readily divided number. Others that its shape was close to the old ways of showing 8 by bending down the 3 middle fingers and extending the thumb and little finger. What? Oh, like a reverse horns? Like throwing up the horns, but in reverse? Is that how you used to show 8? Okay, so in comp, Hachigatsu. Yeah, Kongatsu is Hachigatsu. And we know how to write that. It's this guy. Hachigatsu, that's Kongatsu. We know how to write that too now. Kongatsu wa It's exciting. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All right. Probably the easiest thing to remember is pieces of 8 because it's like the radical just means divide. But we can say in its entirety, kongatsu wa hachigatsu desu yo. I ran out of space, but that's okay. I can just say desu. Kyogatsu wa hachigatsu desu. We are now able to write an entire pretty sentence in Nihongo, handwritten style. We don't even have to rely on modern technology. Only extremely ancient technology. Cool, huh? We can write beautiful letters. We can write hagaki. We can write beautiful letters to each other now. And hachigatsu wa asui su gi ru hachigatsu wa. Wait, I think I remember atsui. Is it just this? Yeah, I remember that, but I don't think we've covered it. I don't think we've covered it. And I certainly don't remember Sugiru, I don't think. I'm just having fun. Atsui. Sugiru yo. That's my main thought. That's my main idea. That's the main thing on my mind at this time. I can't believe how humid it is. And there's some loud ass crickets outside too. Can you hear that? Can you hear the cricket action? They're chirping up a storm. I hope I'm not peaking. I've solved so many little audio problems, and I adjusted my EQ too. I'm a little excited. I'm sorry, no one else can be excited about that. Every time I experiment and try to find a way to make it better, I freak out a little bit inside. Where's my Henshaw number 40? Okay, here it is. And I keep jumping the gun on this one. It's Sui or Mizu. Where are you? Where are you? I can't see it. Where is it? Where is it? 40. Sui Mizu. From a pictograph of a river. Okay. It just looks like... That's what it looks like in the book. It's just like a line with a bunch of dots on it. The central stroke showing current and the dots are ripples. Since ancient times blurred with river, that's what that looks like, as a radical usually found looking like this. It looks kind of like she, the katakana. I wonder if that's a coincidence. Best remembered as droplets. Okay, okay. So suiobi and suiso is hydrogen, and omizu. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. So this is our guy. We just whoop up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. I got it. I always get confused about which side has the 2 strokes and which side has the one easy stroke, no waiting. But not to worry. I think we got it. I think we got it, boys. We got it by the ass. Sui. Oh yeah, 今日は yeah, ここではまだ水曜日です. Sui, and then we got a bird wing and a bird wing and a... Alright, 水曜日. 今日はです. At least here, I think in Japan, right now, 日本ではもう木曜日ですね。でも、ここではまだ午後8時半くらい。水曜日です。I don't have room for Han, right? 晩 or Han? どんな読みいつも忘れる。But 8時半 yeah, 8時半 sounds more natural. 今日は今8時半水曜日。午後8時半水曜日です。ねえ。すげえ。たくさん書けます、今。今までたくさん漢字で書けますよ。Oh no, I went over the limit. That's okay. I know what to do. Get it? It's a pun because I used the eyedropper. There we go. And now to use the black ink. And there we go. Oh my god, I'm so smart. What? Yeah, okay. Rasterize. Okay. Nice. I never have to worry about the remembrance limit. Hi. 今日は8月25日水曜日です。Well, we know all that. We know all that. あの漢字のすべてを知っている。嬉しい。いつも勉強するのはこのまま勉強したなら上手になっちゃった。Hooray! All right, let's go. It's already 8:30, by the way. We haven't even got halfway through. Okay. Special one. Oh, I think I actually covered this one for some reason. 10. It's a 10. It's not the 10, 10, 220. I think it's just big, and then they added like a part to it, and it like emphasizes the top part. So it just means upper, and so it means heaven. That is haven. And let's see, there's Tengoku. That's literally heaven. So I guess 10 by itself is just more like heavens, the heavens in general. So we got Tengoku, we have Tempura, Oishi tempura, like tempura shrimp. That's literally what it is. Heaven pura. Pura no imi wa wakanai. And doshite 10 mo wakanai. But でも天ぷらというの食べ物はエビの方の美味しくなられるのです。Hooray! And is there anything else with 10? Is there anything? I can't remember. Is there another? Maybe the book. Remind me the number. What was the number? I can look up. It has some good sample vocabs. It always does. 58. Goju hachi. Gonna try to remember it. It's a right. I flipped right to it and then I flipped past it. I'm such a sucker. Okay. Oh yeah. Tenshi. Yeah, that's why Tokoyami Towa, TCM. She wanted to be Tenma, but now she's Tenshi, right? Yeah, that's a Tenshi. There's our 10. And a Tenno. I think I learned that word once, but I forgot all about it. Look, combining this. Oops, too many. Takusan Sugiru. Tenno. And then you got king. That makes sense. Tenno is emperor. And Amakudari. Kita koto ga nai. So this must be oh yeah, hoka no yomi mo arimasu. Amakudari. A descent from the heavens. I've never heard that, but it's a pretty useful one. That's useful. That's what Iris did, right? The Hololive Iris, when she debuted, it was a Ame Tadakari. I think I got it right. Huh. Narai. Yeah. Narateru. Takusan narateru. Atarashi kotoba o takusan narateru. Kyou. Sugei. Tanoshikute. Tanoshi benkyo. All right. Well, that's all there is to it. This one's pretty easy. Just 2 big lines and two slanties. 2 slanty shanties. Oh! Tsugi. I think this one's about as straightforward as it gets, fellas. Look. It's Moku. It's just a picture of a tree. It's a tree and it means a wood. And wait. Can it be read as rin as well? Is that it? No. Ki ko boku moku. Okay, so ki. Just ki. Kunyomi wa is just ki. And then moku or boku. So moku yobi. Ashita wa moku yobi desu. Unless you're in Japan, Nihon de wa mo moku yobi desu. Ima. Koko de wa mada suiyobi dake desu. So I think we got I think we got them all, right? That's got to be all of them. Nichi, Getsu, and then Ka, and then Sui, Moku, and then Kin, and then Do. Yeah, that's all 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. That's all of them. And then we got, and then... Oh, wait, I'm not sure I did that right. Can you hear crickets and stuff in the background? Are they that loud? I do have a window open, but geez, I can hear them IRL very distinctly, and I'm wondering if they're getting picked up on the mic. I'm pretty sure when I mute them, when I mute the mic, right? Like, listen, I can mute it. I stop hearing them in my headphones, but I'm not sure if it's getting through to the stream. That wouldn't be bad, though. That's kind of cool. That'd be really vibey. I would like that a lot. If there's just cricket noises making it. Oh, okay. It's Roku. It's Roku. You know those things they used to sell so you could watch Netflix on your television? It's what it is. It's a Roku. Let's see. Nanaju Roku. I want to see what this one is. Does it have a story for us? This is maybe the hardest number to remember for me. I always forget this one because it's so abstract. Even though it's real simple. It couldn't be simpler, but I always kind of like, oh, is there more to it? There has to be more to it. It's not 4 strokes, is it? Rokugatsu is June. Muika is the 6th day. And Rokaku. Ah, look. Rokaku is a hexagon. That's kaku, that means angle. So 6 angle. A 6 angle is a hexagon. That makes perfect sense. Okay. One popular theory. Oh no. Oh, so there's no certainty here. This is a bunch of theories. 2 hands, which the thumbs and index fingers are joined in a circle, and the remaining 3 fingers are pointed downward. That sounds complicated. No one counts that way. What are you kidding me? Nobody in history. However, Roku is simply a stylistic variation of a still earlier form. Oh, okay, so the Moto Hayai Katawa is this. This was, in fact, a roof, and originally had that meaning before being used as a phonetic substitute for a complex character meaning clenched fist. What the heck? What? Roof, and originally had... Okay, it was roof, and it was eventually used as a phonetic substitute for clenched fist, which was an old way of showing 6. Oh, okay. Oh, Roku or Mu. That makes some sense. Kyou wa 8月26 Nippon de wa. Ah, you see that, everybody? That's what that is. That's how you tell. That's Shikiori with the facts, with good information. Okay, so this thing, I've seen this. Kore wa bushu de mita koto ga arimasu no ni. I think, I don't know what it uses. Well, I guess it just means a roof, and I can see that. It looks just like a little building. But I guess a phonetic borrowing for clenched fist, and that's also a way to, so I guess that became this. So clenched fist, and you know what, this does look like a fist, kind of. It also kind of looks like this, though, so I'm a little confused. Adama ga choto fukuzatsu desu. Kyou wa 8月26. Yeah, let's try it. Kyou wa, and it's Hachigatsu, and in Nihon it is Niju Roku ni, and Beigoku it is Niju go ni, but it's still Hachigatsu. Kyou wa, it's Hachigatsu everywhere. So it's Niju Roku ni or Niju go ni, depending on which side of the planet you are on. That's time for you. We don't have star dates yet, so we all have to accept that we're on different days at the same exact time. Except for who is it? I think like Polynesia or somebody is on tomorrow even before then or something. I think no, it's only 2 days at a time, right? There's only 2 days at a time going on the dang old Earth. There's not like a tomorrow, a day after tomorrow. I don't think. It's impossible. The Earth isn't that big, but my brain is that small. So let's proceed. Roku Wait, yeah, okay, so ich, ni, san, yon. Wait, do I do that first? Yeah, I think that. And then go, and now roku. Look at that. We're getting numbers here. We're getting hella numerical. So it's roku or mu. Muika is the 6th day. Yeah, there's a lot of weird pronunciations for numbers of days when you're counting them. I barely ever remember that because I so rarely have to mention it. Oh, the next one. The next one is man. They're really skipping us up. 392. They're going from 6 to 10,000. They're really ratcheting it up, but I assume there's a clever reason. This will all come full circle. That's what I've learned. Don't worry. We will see the method of their madness soon enough. Okay. There's so many words explaining this one. Okay. Now I always get confused because that's 10,000, but then there's also this one, kata, and the difference is just that it has this little doodad on the top. That's kata, or ho. Not to be confused with man, which is this guy over here. And that kata is a picture of a boat being dragged by the current, tied to a moor, but that is ichiman. It means 10,000. And why? Let's see. Oh, okay. The first one was a plausible sounding sentence, but then it said it's not the case. So, man was once written this way. Oh, look at that. It was once written like that, and I've seen that before. That's that lily pad thing, right? Twisting waterweed. Oh yeah, number 281. Borrowed for its sound. Okay, so it might just be a phonetic borrowing of the twisting waterweed searching for an exit character. But that's read goal. But goal is also number. That's goal. It means number, like bango, danwa bango, that kind of thing. And then this part is this, maybe? Makes sense. It has to do with numbers. Other scholars feel it is a simplification of the ancient swastika symbol. Now that's what I've heard. I've heard man is from the manji. What is it? Like this is the one in the book. So it's this became that, or maybe this became that? I don't know. I don't know which one it is. So, which is connotations of all-encompassing and by association, myriad. And then there's another one that has something to do with that scorpion one. I remember this. 9, bent elbow. To emphasize the curling tail and originally meant striking scorpion. It is not clear how it came to represent 10,000. Certainly it was used partly for its sound, but its complexity suggests some additional significance. It may have been that scorpions were extremely numerous. I doubt that. Suggest remembering man with direction. Oh, hey, no, I'm not gonna remember that. That's confusing. But so there's another character for 10,000. Man to iu imi kanji futatsu aru mitai. There's this. Wait, and then what? Is that it? Oh, okay. So this one I remember. That's the scorpion one. And I think it had to do, what was it that I saw this with? I remember it had to do with Orioles and shiny and therefore passing through. So, was it that? Oh, and then, oh yeah. And then like that on top and then that on bottom and then that. Oh no, I ran out of space. Oh God, but this is something. I'm trying my best to remember a very, very complicated idea. So up top, there's this thing that looks like grass, and then that thing that looks like that, and then like, okay. That's a scorpion. And then I think, was there that? I think. Was there? No, that seems impossible. I can't remember how all that stuff went together. Pass through. There was something like that though. It involved this shiny bird. Okay, the bottom part, Ichiban Shita no Bu was certainly this. It was, I remember this explanation though. That is such a specific explanation that I can't get rid of. It meant like the carapace of a scorpion And it also means stupid, because a scorpion's writhing limbs and tail were likened to incomprehensibility, which also became the basis of the kanji for idiot or stupid or something like that. Oh man, how do I not remember this? No, because it's very complicated, that's why. But where did it... You see what I'm thinking of? I don't remember how it all goes together. But apparently the scorpion symbol was simplified in some way to mean 10,000. That's not it. That's not it. I'm gonna look this up. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me crazy until I remember. Pass through, and also stupid. Well, in any case, we can all remember this is man. You got Ichiman. That would be, well, they don't really write Ichiman, right? They just say man. Or maybe I'm thinking of Korea. One country always says the number before man and the other doesn't. Manwan. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's Korea that does that. So it's Ichiman or Niman or Goman. And that's it. It's 10,000, I think. Juman would be 100,000. And that's where it starts to get confusing, because in the West, in the Western numbers, which is actually probably like Arabic or Indian numbers, where we start counting thousands and then tens and hundreds of thousands, and we don't come up with a new name until we have a thousand of the thing we're counting. So 1,000 thousands is a million, but in this style, we go tens, hundreds, thousands. 10,000 gets its own number, and then we have tens of 10,000s, and then hundreds of 10,000s. Right? So that would be 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I hate how I run out of space unexpectedly. So that's 100,000. And then I think, right? And then a million. 3, 4, 5, 6. Barely enough space, right? I think that's a million. Man is 10,000, and then Juman is 100, and then Hyakuman is, yeah, and then it would be Hyakuman is 10 million, I believe, and then I think you would just do Senman, I think, right? Senman, does that make sense? 1,000, 10,000s? Because I know it doesn't, you have Oku. 100 million is Oku. And that's like the next time, that's after Man, that's the first time you have a completely new name for a number. I get confused though. I get real confused. I never talk about numbers that big anyway. It's hardly relevant to my interests. If anything costs more than Man N, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. There's no point. There's no point in getting caught up in the big stuff, but just remember Oku is 100 million. You'll be fancy. It's fancy if you can remember that. Okay. Oh. Shiro akato shiro to alto akato shiro. I think that's the that's what is it? That's the lyrics to Error. I remember that. I don't remember the exact part. Henshaw 53. That's our boy. Alto akato shiro. Something like that. That one's a tough beat. It's a tough song. Vocaloid songs are tricky. Not that I can sing, period. I'm just saying it's like, what, 53, isn't it? What have I done? Shiro, where are you? Henshaw. Oh, maybe, 65. The revision is 53. Okay, it's 65. I got tricked again. How dare they update textbooks? Okay, 65. Haku. Ochiroi, Hakusho, Omoshiroi, and Hakujin, yeah. So this is our guy. This is Shiroi. That's white. Why is it white? From a pointed thumbnail. Huh, okay. Used phonetically to express white, and also suggesting paleness relative to the skin. However, there's also some evidence to support popular belief that this shows an acorn whose inside is whitish. The inside of an acorn is white? I did not know that. Oh, well, maybe it is kind of, it's like pale wood color, right? Suggests that the two pictographs may have coexisted at one stage. Okay. And there's also this one that I just accidentally drew. That's hyaku. It's got the thing on top. 1 and white. Oh, that's all it is? It's white plus the number 1, ichi, and then shiro is hyaku. Hey, that's good. That's like a little easier to remember. Oh, and then mukashi 200 would have been written like this. Like they just added it, but now the 100 symbol is its own standalone. Ah, I see that. I see what I'm picking up what they're putting down. Okay, so, but this is shiroi, and apparently this is from a diagram of either an acorn, which I can kind of see, right? Like I can, it's a terrible rendering, but you get the idea. Someone called risu, and the other idea is that it's a toe with like a long nail, or no, a finger with an exaggeratedly long nail, which I guess was like a stylistic choice at one point in old-timey China. Either way, I get that. I think I'll go with the fingernail thing, since I can associate paleness with fingernail easier than I can with acorn. Acorn is brown. That's just the wrong semiotics, but I guess use whichever one you want. At least this one's super easy to write. If it's got right angles, it's easy to write. Get it? All right. All right. Get it? All right. All right. Yay. So there's shiro. Have we done any other colors? I think we got... Wait, I'm writing hot again. What was blue? Why can't I remember blue? Oh, yeah, because it's yeah, there we go. It's plant and day. All right, that's aoi. And that's akai, right? And then I think kuroi. A lot of them have this little element. Isn't that funny? What else? Can I remember anything else? Aka, to, ao, to, shiro, to, kuro, and midori. Oh, like that? I think, right? That's something like that. I'm not sure. Not completely sure. It's usually just written like that. Hiragana. But it means verdigris colored. Blue is not considered the same in the West and East. Blue and green are considered two parts of the same hue. So anything else? Oh, I know, is that it? Oh, chairo. That's brown, because it's tea colored. I think that's the right one for tea. I think I know what I'm doing. Is there anything else? Oh, keto is something like that? Am I crazy? It's something like that. No, that's wrong. I think. I forget exactly. Keto wazureta mitai. Wazureta mitai. Well, anyway, here's shiroi. We're one hue closer to full color literacy. Oh, and Saigo no Bango, I think. Henshaw, number 30. We don't learn the number 7 until 30 kanji in. It's okay, we're here until like 60 kanji in. Let's see, it's the number 7. Nana desu. Nana desu. Na, oname wa nana. Hey, I don't see it anywhere. Let's go. Oh, wait, I got confused. Oh, I went to number 70 because I kept saying Nana so much. I'm confused. I'm confusing myself. Mita. Toto. Okay. Got it. Oh, keto. Oh, okay, so we have 2 of these. And then like that, and then like that. Okay. I remember that. And then Midori is thread. Ito. ito no bushu wa zureta. And then there's this part. And then the rest is like mizu mitai. I knew there was a mizu somewhere. Doko ni wa to mizu mitai no bushu o kaita no wa wazureta ga. All right, so that's it. There's thread and sort of like splashy or something. I think I remember. What was it? What was the mnemonic for that? I think I looked it up once. Oh, it had to do with like paint or something. Why thread? Oh, no, right. There was like a container and they put something in it and there's like water running out of it. And the water was green. That's the explanation. That's what this symbolized. It symbolized some kind of industrial process of washing something or chemicaling something, and it churned, and you ended up with like drippings out the bottom, like how they made paint or green paint or something like that. Huh. And this, I remember it had to do with laying wood sideways, like this is barring a door. This is how you bar an old-timey door. And so that's how they, and like the wood color had to do with yellow. It's like a really weirdly specific explanation. But in any event, arigatou gozaimasu, Shikyori-kun. Ruka sensei, Shikyori sensei no kachi desu. Kyou. Very helpful. All right. Another simple. Kono tsugi no kanji mo totemo kandan desu. Nanatsu or shichi. Shichi. I don't know why. This one and this, they both have, they're counted different ways. You've got shi and yon, and then you have shichi and, and nana. And I know that yon, the shi, it sounds like the character for death, and so that's why they often avoid saying shi and count yon instead, even though the hoka no kanji wa itsumo onyomi de tsukau no ni shi kawari ni yon to iu no ho wa moto ii desu, right? But I don't know why 7. 7 is shichi, but oftentimes they say nana, like ichi, ni, san, yon, go, roku, nana. But then sometimes, tokidoki, shichimo to iimasu. So I don't really know what the difference is. Chigai wa wakarimasen. Maybe you just have to choose it. So 7's the only one where you really have to seem to remember 2 different numbers. Shichi and nana. Because I see them both all the time and I'm not sure which is best in what case. So Shichigatsu is July. And I think we can say the whole calendar now. It's always just the number followed by Gatsu. Nanoka. Nanoka is the 7th day, but it also sounds like a really confused question. Whenever someone asks a question, they sound really confused. Nanoka. So the 7th day. And Nanaban. Nanaban is 7 nights. Nanaban. Wait. Tanabata. That doesn't involve this kanji, or is that like a nanori or something? I don't know. Huh. Well, in any case, so it originally used to be like this, which 10 looks like that, except this is the inverse, where the vertical line is shorter and the horizontal line is longer. Okay. And it represented a line cutting through another. It was one of several characters used phonetically to express 7. Cut, and 7. Shit. I guess I can see that. It was probably especially favored since it roughly resembled a bent finger under a fist, an old way of signaling 7. So this is like a meme. This is meme logic. The number 7 was sort of like a clever shorthand. Get it? So it was originally that, and it was a symbol of something cutting through something else. And because the word for cutting in Chinese, however long ago, sounded like the word for 7, and people used to like cross their arms to count 7 in some way, this is like an OTL. Nana no kanji wa is like mukashi no OTL, like making a sort of a meme rune out of something using a combination of ideas that must have driven the elderly people of the time insane. I can see some like 90-year-old ancient Chinese boomer being like, God damn, these kids with their 7 being conflated with cut. I don't understand what they're saying. It's nonsense. They're writing nonsense. This is nonsense. These young court nobles. It's the end of the world, I tell you. Makes no sense. None of it makes any sense to me. Well, fortunately, it makes sense to us. That's easy. Ichi, ni, san, yon, go, roku, nana, and hachi, and kyu. And we already did ju. And we accidentally learned hyaku. Look at that! We can write hundreds. We can write all the way up to hundreds now. Sweet. Oh, we know all the numbers. Bongo, bongoji, banji, banji, subete, mosugu subete shiteru. Hot dog. And we can certainly write all of the months. We can certainly write them all. Hold on. Oops. This is N. But before I get to that, let me just Henshaw number is it's number 4. Okay. I'll just jot that down real quick. Okay, but so all you have to do Ichigatsu. Alright? Ichigatsu is January. Then Nigatsu is February. Sangatsu March. Yongatsu is April. And it just goes on like that, right? I think no, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Gogatsu, it's a May. And we just got this guy, Rokugetsu, that's June. Nanagatsu, that's July. Hachigetsu, that's this month. Kongetsu wa Hachigetsu desu. Hachigetsu desu. It's August. The hottest month in the entire world, apparently. And Kyugetsu, it's September. Here's a fun fact, though. You know, from here on, the Japanese, the Chinese, and Korean calendar, it just numbers the months. All the names of the months are just numbers, right? The Western alphabet calendar. Why can't I think of that word? Our calendar used to be all number names too. In fact, that's what September through December means. Sept equal, oh, come on, tableter. Okay. Sept equals 7. Oct, like Octopath Traveler. And then 9. And then Deca is 10, right? So September, October, November, December. But, you know, the numbers are wrong because September is the 9th, right? And so on. That's the 10, and then 11, and then 12 Gatsu. But it's because the Roman calendar used to only have 10 months, and then they added 2 new ones at the beginning for some reason. I forget why. But then they named the months after gods or something, and then they started getting into the practice of naming other months after emperors. I think they probably changed the calendar sometime during the imperial period, not the republic, right? They used to be a republic, and then they turned into an empire, like that one movie, you know, Lord of the Rings. And so, you know, earlier months turned into August and July and all that stuff. But then somehow, through thousands of years, these last 4 weirdo months kept their old numerical names and never got updated. So September, the 7th month, is the 9th month, and October is the 10th, and November the 11th, and December is the 12th. Why don't they change it? Duo December. That sounds like some kind of future fiction. Sounds like steampunk or cyberpunk or something. It's the 5th day of Duo December. I copyright that idea. I do not steal. I was born on the 5th of Duo December, and then what would that? What's 11? I don't know 11, but December would be this one. December 31st is Halloween in the future, and then Duo December 25th is Black Friday. Some kind of Neil Stephenson satire. Oops. Oops. Okay, whatever. What was I doing? What's N? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're on N, and we learned all those numbers, and now we're learning N. See? The order makes some sense here. Okay, so it was originally N. Wa, mukashi. kochira. So we had a container or an enclosure or like a round thing, I guess. In the middle, what is a kettle? A round kettle? What the fuck? That isn't that seashell? 228. Hold on. I want to solve this mystery real quick. I am sweating a lot. How did you know to ask? In, right? That's in. Like kaisha in, no in desu. Oh. No, it's not shell. If it has that little square on top. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't know this. Koreo wa kanakata. This is new. This is important information. Listen up, listen up. Okay. Oh, okay. So I always see this thing. That's a seashell, right? That bushu, it means seashell, and it often has to do with money and stuff. But if it has this thing on top, it's not a seashell. The little hole, the little square guy on top, it comes from a different character that represented a round tea kettle. So an enclosed round tea kettle. It meant round, and that's why N is round or circular. And the nowadays N, the character, it's the symbol for the Japanese money, right? That's what N looks like. And it looks like that because all their money used to be little coins with little round holes in them. And when you put them on a necklace and wore it, it was like a circle of coins. It was the circles of circles. Circles within circles. Or circles without circles. I don't know. Circles without squares. Men without women. It was, okay. Oh, I learned something new. I learned a new thing, everybody. I hope you did too. So that's N. When you see something like that, that's hyaku N. That's what it costs to play an arcade game. Dude, $1. I see arcade games here that still cost 25 cents. It's a quarter a pop. You gotta put $1 in to play one round of Street Fighter and get your ass kicked in like 1 second. Isn't that wild? God, they're dedicated over there. Endaka. Oh, so if you see a guy in Japan at the arcade who's just kicking ass at Project Diva or Blaze Blue or something, you know that guy has spent some serious money to get that good. That kind of practice doesn't come cheap. It's $1 a pop to play for like 4 seconds. And NK means a circle. Oh, okay, that's neat. Coins or money is issued. Even the square money, even the squarest money is called an N still. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, have you seen them? They still, like the 500 N, I think. It's like Gohyaku N, looks like that. And there's like a little circle in there. So you could, if you want, I don't think people do this anymore. They carry little coin purses, but you could put a string through it and you could carry all the coins on there like that. So it's circles within circles, and then there's like a circle going through the circle, and there's other circles, and you got a circle of circles with circles in them. Ergo, yeah, circle. I mean, even though it's the squarest looking thing in the history of the world, but you know, you got to use your imagination. You got to take it on its own terms. Yeah, Duo December. The end of every December creates a new month. Well, I guess it could. That sounds like some star date malarkey. But I was just saying, you know, etymologically, bring that month back in line with being the 12th month. We just call it Duo December. And I only know duodecim because of the English dub of Blaze Blue, where the royal families are called the duodecim. That's the only, before you go thinking I'm legitimately smart for knowing that Greek or Latin or whatever, it's I learned it from a anime. Oh boy. Oh, this has been a fun learning stream. But sadly, we're down to our last kanji. This is the last one, and it's $1.80. It's a $1.80. Look at this. Someone called Buckingham Palace. We found their kanji. We found their missing kanji. Okay, 100. Whoa. 180 in the book. I mean, that's what these henshaw numbers are about, so I can look it up. Okay. Once written as, oh, okay, so it's just rain. That makes sense. This one is a standalone kanji, right? It's just ame. Ame, you know, like the detective who's playing Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. She's hilarious. How come they haven't done any rain puns with her? Right? They should try that. They should get her, they should make her like a rain pun, right? Somehow. That's my advice. That's my, hey, Hololive, hey, Cover Corp. I got the ideas. I got the I got the $1 million ideas right here. Yeah, Hollow Council, that's great. It's great. It legitimately, actually, no kidding, I love the Hollow Council so far. How about you? But yeah, if you want an idea that'll really fire up your investors, you just come to me. I got some stupid puns that you probably thought of a year ago. You just come hit me up anytime, bro. She got Ame some rain cloud themed jokes. Ah. Oh, you gotta go, Mara. No problem. Stream's almost over anyway. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for studying, coming to our study session. YT business, don't I know it? I know that life. I have YT business to attend to after this, in fact. So you have yourself a good and productive day, friend. All right. Let's hurry and figure out what the last of this kanji is. Oh, okay. So underneath was this thing, which looks for all the world like a lightning bolt. Dude, I was sitting on my motorcycle at an intersection in a storm once, and a lightning bolt struck the damn traffic lights and turned them all off on me, and I was stuck. I'm like, well, shit, now it's a 4-way intersection, and I don't have a light, and I'm in a protected left. What the hell am I gonna do? So I just banged the UE and went home. I decided I'd tried my luck enough. I'm not pulling out into traffic in a rainstorm with no lights on a bike. I'm gonna get creamed! And not in the good way. So, in the Doug way. So, rain sent down from the heavens, right? Okay, and then the bottom part was obviously a lightning, which gradually turned into, I guess, well, this, not a rain. It can mean lightning, but it is usually used nowadays to refer to electricity in general. Suggest taking this as a field with a lightning bolt in it. Oh, okay, I kind of see what they're going for. Like, you know, rain cloud striking lightning in an open field. I can see that. That's actually not a bad mnemonic. So, den. Den is the reading. That's the katakana. That's the onyomi reading is den, and that's how we get denwa telephone. Denkyu is a light bulb, and denryu, which is an electrical current. But den by itself just means electricity. How about I write the actual kanji? Actually, I wrote all the prototype weirdness in my ame pun. But here's the actual. Here's the actual scene. All right. Okay. And then we go, and then do we do the horizontals? Yeah, and that only makes sense. So den, do we know why yet? Denwa, and then denkyu. Q just means ball, so an electric ball is what they call a light bulb. That actually sounds cute. Denkyu, kawaii, kawaii desu. Kawaii no imi desu. You know, kawaii etymology. Just an electricity ball. Okay, one last time. I kind of got confused. So we got that. That's the rain. With the horizontals first. And then the thingy that looks like Ryu. Well, I guess it's no coincidence that Ryu and a lightning bolt look kind of similar. Oh. All right, fellows. Fellows and fillettes. That's all 12 kanji. And although the thermometer says 76 degrees Fahrenheit, I know it is a dirty liar. It is no less than 90 degrees in this room. That is a fucking fiction. 76 is comfy, in case you're from one of those advanced Celsius using parts of the world. So I am gonna go. And in case you were wondering what happened Monday, my trainee was feeling under the weather and had to cancel. It's all right. We'll get to Echo another day. Health is important. Learning how to be Echo the dolphin is objectively the least important thing in the entire world. So we'll come back to it in time. Saturday, we're gonna finish up Sonic Adventure, and I might try to do some guitar practice, but I'm nervous. I don't know. I'm not very good at it yet. Don't expect a miracle. I'm not Rikaroid. Not yet. I'm not a Zuru, not by a long shot. But it might be fun. It might be fun to have various activities. And if we finish up real soon, maybe I'll knock out like Sonic CD or something. You know, one of the other miscellaneous Sonic games I haven't started on. It'll be a variety night. Saturday's gonna be a little variety night, one way or the other. And the next week we get back to business as usual. So, and hopefully I get some of these standalone videos edited and done for you ASAP. So, thank you everyone for coming. Matane, matane. Hold on. Not done. I'll see you next time.